all praises, man. Lord willing, this is edifying video. This is, Lord willing, gonna probably be part one, because there's many ways we can get into this, but just for the ones that I did get, through the Spirit. But I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Shem Shai, by Shirach HaKodash. Yahweh being the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai to the world, and He calls Jesus the Christ. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule the world through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, they increase in a later rain, in the Spirit is upon them to endure, right? In the mighty shalom to the hopeful elect, scatter four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High increase them in knowledge and understanding. Shalom to the wise and the single sisters that are believers in His word. Lord willing, the Most High increase you in this thing, so that you can be more of a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. Right? So the title of this video is Preparing for the Worst. A lot of our forefathers had to prepare for the worst. Um, some of us didn't even know that we had to prepare for the worst. Maybe like Moses going, the Most High telling him that he was going to take the people, going to the Red Sea, and not really know, like, the Lord is guiding you the whole way, right? Let alone for Israel disobedience, the Lord led you in the wilderness for 40 years, right? In those cases, how do they prepare for the worst to being in the wilderness for 40 days? The best way any man and any woman can prepare is calling on Yahweh Shem Shai. When you look at the Maccabees, when men of war was about to try to contact the the Israelites while they was in the cave, it was a Shabbat. It was the Sabbath, and they didn't want to fight on the Sabbath. So the Greeks killed the men, the women, and the children, about 1,000 plus more. And Judas, far off, is seeing this. Like, dang, let's not be like our other brethren that didn't want to fight on a Shabbat. Let's actually avenge them. Let's fight for our law and for our God, right? For our people. So they ended up fighting. The number one thing that they did within that account is that they prayed to Yahweh Shema Shai, like what to do. Lord, guide us, right? If you don't want this to, if you want us to do your will, if we end up dying, how are we gonna do your will? If it's no more Israel, then who will have your inheritance, right? And if you be the God for us, please protect us, please guide us. And right now, that's what the men and the women should be doing. Spiritually praying. They should really be praying, right? Preparing for the next week, the next day, the next month, right? This is Luke chapter 9, starting at 22 to 27. It says, saying, this is in red letters, the Son of Man must suffer many things. And this is Yahweh Shai foretelling his death and resurrection. Right? So just imagine you sitting with this brother and he telling you he about to end up dying. Right? And what did he do to prepare? He did what the Lord told him to do. Right? Speak out this good news. Right? Spiritually get things in order. Establish a church. Right? Reading again, it says, saying, the Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected of the elders and the chief priests and scribes, and be slain, and be raised the third day. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross daily, and follow me. Right? So every day you should be preparing for the worst, because if you daily you have to pick up your cross, every day you preparing for the worst. Persecution. Serving Yahweh Shema Shai is persecution. A lot of us haven't even fathomed that yet. Yes, our four brothers that that was in this land in the beginning getting beat and annihilated because of their color. You know, the elites knew who they was, but like when we get persecuted for the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, that's when it's way serious. Us getting persecuted because we're black, we niggas, that's that's on a different level. We're getting persecuted for the Lord's sake because you teaching the word. You gotta know some of your forefathers was put in prison teaching the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it." Right? The best way we can save our life is calling on Yahweh Shema, putting all our worries on Yahweh Shema Shai. Unless the Lord touch you, you become strong like Samson. But the best way to go out is when you see every corner is closed and you can't do nothing but take take that, right? And sometimes you can be put in situations where you ain't gonna be able to shoot a gun or a knife, and you're gonna have to take that stabbing. But look at all the things that we have done. That little affliction is not gonna be compared to you getting that glory that Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna give you. Right? He might numb your body. You might disappear. You might get beamed up right when that's happening. Prepare for the worst. Prepare to see the worst. Right? But plan for the best. Right? Every day you serve Yahweh Shema Shai, know you should be picking up your cross. Know every day when you serve Yahweh Shema Shai that you're striving for the truth until death. That you're living for Yahweh Shema Shai and you're willing to die for Yahweh Shema Shai. Lord willing. Right? It says, "For what is a man advantaged if he gain the whole world and lose himself, or be cast away? For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed, and when he shall come in his own glory, and in his Father's, and of the holy angels." Right? So anybody that's ashamed of the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, and if you ashamed of saying, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai gonna come in the sky, like you OT onlys don't believe in him. A lot of people are technically ashamed. They say they believe in the Most High, but as soon as you start talking about God, oh no, okay, yeah, this is not the place to talk about God. It's always a time and place to talk about God. Now we can understand it's at work. You gotta, you know what I'm saying. You don't want to lose your. If it's not necessary for us to be out at work teaching, right? You would be using wise discernment on when you would be going out blatantly to teach the word. And teaching the word is not us whispering. We talking about being heard. You out here speaking this word so the neighbor next to you, or by you speaking to the wind can drift your words out, right? We got to be willing to lay ourselves down for this ministry. Somebody teaching wrong, you're going to lay yourself down by rebuking that wrong teaching. It don't mean you don't love that brother, right? Nobody's saying, let's go kill this nigga. Let's go stab him. We all need correction. And half of you niggas is not preparing for the worst. I got to prepare for the worst. I can go outside. When I had my car and I was driving the legal, I always was saying, um, if they take me, I most likely might go to jail. But guess what? I'm serving Yahweh Shema Shai. It's all in his hand. I was supposed to go to jail for relapse insurance, my 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 revoked license, a inspection sticker expired, mad stuff. I was supposed to go to jail, and I didn't. I had to pay a $3,200 ticket. That joint went down to $1,200. Right? When you do things that's pleasing to the Lord, He'll make your enemies be at peace with you. Whatever it is, whatever that is, I know Yahweh Shema Shai is real. But we have to prepare for the worst. The best way I can tell you I prepared is by believing in Yahweh Shema Shai. That's the first thing. Counting on Him, depending on Him, and taking accountability. Like, I know I shouldn't be driving illegal like this, with my license like this. But I got it. I'm going to get around. I'm going to do this. Still the stubborn mindset. And it's not really, oh yeah, God, if you with me, make sure you cover me. Nah, it ain't nothing like that. I just go and I know the Lord got me. And I know I'm not doing things that I would do in the world. I know if I did do things that I was doing in the world, the Lord will have something happen to me, right? So I'm not ashamed to call on the Lord. I'm not ashamed to, especially when I'm going out, I might say Yahweh Shemal Shai Bashem Rakadash, Lord cover me, right? Allow nothing that can steer me away from you or any harm or danger come my way, Yahweh Shemal. And if it does, allow me to have uh, a wise decision, to go the other way, right? Yahweh Shemal Shai, allow me to be patient. Allow me to be able to observe my surroundings. But Lord, let your will be done and not ours. And I'm always saying that. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord always come through. Verse 27, it says, "But I tell you of a truth, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the kingdom of God." Right? And some of them is going to taste like the death of the old man. Right? Some brothers and sisters is going to be here all the way through the whole sorrow. Some people are going to be killed during these times, and then they come back, and they're uh they're worthy enough to actually get the kingdom. Right? It's all about us preparing for the worst. Let alone you constantly doing this work for Yahweh Shemal Shai. Lord willing, you are of the elect. But the more you do the work of Yahweh Shemal Shai, that is you preparing your spot. This is a form of preparing for the worst. You don't know if you're going to be of the elect, but you know that it is promised. So you're going to work on yourself. You're going to prepare yourself to be worthy in the eyes of Yahweh Shemal Shai. That's plain. Luke chapter 21, verse 16 to 18, it says, "And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren, and kinfolks and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But there shall not a hair of your head perish. In your patience possess ye your souls." How do we possess our souls now? By leaning, seeking, and cleaving to Yahweh Shemal Shai. To the best of your ability, as much as you can, get in tune. Get in tune with Yahweh Shemal Shai, because you want to say right now, my family gonna turn on me. My friends gonna turn on me. Right? I look at a uncle, a dad from a distance and know, you know what? If it comes on a spirit to get out that block, yes, they would. Brother, cousin, sister, anybody that's not a servant of Yahweh Shemal Shai, I can't trust you in the spirit. You gonna snitch. Right now you cool, but that is gonna hit you. I'm telling you, when chaos actually happen, like the Hebrew Israelites is gonna be a target. We're already growing. Like how people say popularity and fame. Hebrew Israelites is growing fame in this society, popularity. They're becoming they're continue to be on everybody's lip, on everybody's mouthpiece. Right? Soon as somebody talking about you, trend, money, what you do, eventually it's a cycle. Before every day, it wasn't celebrities or low class individuals talking about Hebrew Israelites. Small events, especially teaching in front of the White House, going on YouTube or debating against high level scholars. Certain fight events. We had Black Lives Matter in Buffalo. Those was recorded. We had the shooting over here on at Tops. Those was recorded, and brothers was over there day by day. You know what I'm saying? We getting our boost kissed. A viral video on YouTube of me and my brothers and the KO Ken of Yam My Yam popping the African. That video went viral, right? You got HOY going to the Capitol building, right? You got vocab constantly going at all Israelites, but let alone even Great Millstone, right? Let alone that is recorded that he bowed down to Elder Tahar and the men of Great Millstone, right? The truth is growing, right? You got Dwight Howard saying he's an Israelite, even though he is Sweet Tooth Bandit. You got Mata Shumpert or Stoudemire, however you want to call it. You got Kyle. You got Irving, right? You got Kendrick Lamar, right? You got Cat Williams, Eddie Griffin. Um, Damn, we can keep on going and keep on going, right? But the true men of the Lord, right? Even the man's wife, but most likely it's really the men, because in order to really destroy a nation, you need the men. That's why the enemy And this is why the Lord allowed the enemy to attack the women, because the women is the weaker vessel. As soon as you break her down, it's gonna break the man down, because men cleave to women because of uh, uh, that soft feeling that women give, let alone for sex. As soon as you manipulate her and she's around a man, guess what? A man would toil and destroy the whole world just for that woman, right? And then Esau makes the society fun and cool, and this is why we get potato sauce in our head, and we should be having our mind on, you know what? This mother sucker about to turn on me soon, right? A spirit gonna hit your parents. It just said, ye shall be betrayed both by parents, brethren, kinfolks, and friends. So anybody that's not serious about Yahweh Shema Shai, they are a suspect in this investigation. They are a suspect to turn on you. Hey, if you move from another city and you're not around family, hey, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai, but don't think your ass is safe. Because if phones are still working, they can still say, hey, that mother sucker in Buffalo, New Jersey, Niagara Falls, you can still get told on. They can still say your first and last name. You ain't safe. But just look at it how the Lord might move you from place to place, right? The Lord might have you not cool with your family. You cool with them, but you might not be talking to them a lot. It's not like you did it because you despise them. You just did it because the aura or the energy, the spirit is not flowing. That was the Lord preparing you. And through the spirit, the Lord got you preparing yourself to being able, like when they don't really serve the Lord and they die in front of you, it's gonna be like, huh? Because scripture wise, we're gonna be laughing at some of the 2/3 that didn't take the Lord serious. The joke is on you, and some people really think this shit is not real, but you reap what you sow. And that's gonna be a funny situation when we all right now have the chance to take accountability for our fucking actions and actually be prepared. You know tomorrow is coming. So it's either you work or you don't. If you work, you're gonna have a lunch ready and you're gonna have your work clothes ready, so you're not just throwing looking through a drawer and you're freaking late. You're gonna prepare to be like, you know what, it's cold outside. Okay, let me warm my car. Every day, every minute is preparing. You got an exam tomorrow. Guess what? If it's with letters or math, you're gonna study your math or your reading to be prepared. You got a dance rehearsal or an acting gig. You're gonna rehearsal the next day. You got to sing it. You're gonna rehearse. I got a song I gotta do. I'm going to prepare to make it bomb diggity digs. We prepare for everything, right? Prepare for the worst, right? Let's get another one in Second Maccabees, the 7th chapter, verse 1 and 2. It said, "And it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. But one of them that spake first said thus, What wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers. Hey, ain't nothing new under the sun. This might be the hopeful elect again. On this side, people that don't yield to that new Karagma, new world order system, you most likely gonna get tortured, go in FEMA camps, or be put in prison. And guess what? You might be stripped away from your family. Every day, I have all my beautiful kids, man, all the way from London to Mariah all the way to London to both of my ladies. Regardless if it's another lady, I have everything that I have. And I have to always have it in my mind, what if I get stripped from them? Let me not work on, hey, let me not get taken. Best way you can do that is just say don't teach no more, but you gonna get taken regardless because you gonna get fucking destroyed. So I gotta prepare myself. You know what? I might lose you. I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna lose you. But if I continue on this race, the Lord might bless me, and I'm gonna still have my babies when I get in that kingdom, right? So I'm preparing for the worst, man. And the best way to prepare for the worst is to do the work of Yahweh Shem Shai. So if that do happen, I'm gonna cry for a minute and I'm gonna keep on moving, because when we die, we go back up to the Father. And if we was worthy enough, we gonna get that. We gonna inherit that kingdom. So if I'm doing the work and I'm the head of the household through the Spirit, it's me. I gotta work on me. I gotta work for us. I'm not in this truth just for myself. I'm in this for us. The elect is not in this thing for themselves. But even though they're being standfast and immovable, they're making their calling, election, and sure. But they're servants to the people. So we doing this for us, right? Lay yourself down for us, right? Let's get this in Second Timothy, man. Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. It says, yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushai shall suffer persecution. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Look, the Lord is giving you the cheat code. He's snitching. He giving you the cheat code on what's going to happen. If you serving Yahweh Shem Shai, you're going to, hey, you shall suffer persecution. You signed up for this. And guess what? Evil men and seducing spirits are going to wax worse and worse. Prepare for it. That's why don't get attached. Don't get too attached to people that's not taking Yahweh Shema Shai serious. That's why it's even hard for women to even make it dealing with me. Hey, you can look good. If all you got is coochie in the face, clap, clap, bravo. Hey, I love you, sis. But brother, we want longevity over here. I'm trying to lead people to the kingdom. The bed is not the only location I want to go. You know what I'm saying? That's not the only thing I'm thinking or what I want to do. We got other things we got to do. So guess what? As men, I'm not trusting every female and every brother when it comes to this teaching. Just because a brother, oh man, call lawyer, how about just because you say that? I seen brothers lead his truth. You got to be more serious. I'm not the best teacher. I know I'm not. But I had to put my own brick in to see. I seen people fall out. I seen where arguments led. So I worked on it, and I had to see those things. I might not have everything, but I got enough that I can answer mostly everybody's question. So I got to make sure I'm sure, and I got to make sure that I really truly believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, that he is the it factor. And I have to know that when I sign up for this, that I could lose my life for Yahweh Shema Shai. I have to prepare for that every day. I have to think on it. Some people, oh, I don't want to think of the bad. Oh, maybe we shouldn't even think about losing our life for the Lord. Hell yeah, you should. Because then say if you get stabbed, you're like, no, I don't want to die. Nah, man. If I show you some of what the scholars have wrote on some of the apostles and some of the prophets that probably got tortured for Yahweh Shema Shai, some of them was praising, yes, this is the day that I will die. It's people that was praising their death. You got Jeremiah, curse the day I was born, man. Right? A lot of our forefathers cannot wait because look, even when you die, we go back to the Father. You don't know how that peace is, man. And if the Lord take you out, what we see in Sirach, the 3rd chapter, in chapter 2, but the 3rd chapter, I think, yeah, Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, when the Lord take you out, when the Lord take you out, you're going to be at peace. People might look at you, oh, the Lord killed them. Yeah, that is a death. Right? But if you were serving Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord just took you away so you can be at safety, man. Because what's about to happen, a lot of people are going to be swallowed up. Maybe you might not have the energy. Maybe you might be severely sick. How are you going to overcome a huge flood? What if you had to flee and you taking all this asthma stuff and you can't even run one step? You can't even be like this. Or you can't get too excited. Your anxiety hits you. The Lord might just take your ass out just for your sake. St. John chapter 15, verse 18, it says, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Right? We want to see. This is why I pray that more of the bullshit happen. Talk more about black Hebrew Israelites, the Copts again, the hate group. I want to see more of it because it makes our calling sure that everything we doing isn't vain. Everything we doing is for a true cause. And anybody that sleep, they're not going to know and be like, damn, these is the men of the Lord. These is the prophets. So it's good because we're shining without saying, hey, we. That's why I'm not here just saying I'm a prophet, but I know the prophets are out on the highways and byways, the apostles and the prophets, the evangelists, the true teachers, the true students of Yahweh Shema Shai, the true disciples, the real learners, the students of Yahweh Shema Shai are out in the highways and byways, and they're on the unicorn, they're on the web constantly doing videos, whoever they may be. If it is me, Lord willing. Or is it him? Or is it him? Or is it that elder? Elder Tahar. The men of the Lord are always about Yahweh Shem Shai. They're about what he wants to say. What is his thought? Right? The world is going to hate the elect. Right? Yes, they hate the nigga. They hate the black man. But this whole story is about the elect, the one that's going to get the kingdom. If they try to destroy the sun, if they're trying to look for the depths of the ocean, they're not doing it for the 2/3 that's going to get wiped out on this side. They're doing that so that the elect, if the elect don't make it, it's over. Because the elites know that the elect is going to inherit this kingdom, so they got to try every combination. You know, when you play Mortal Kombat, they got all the codes. That game right there should just be called cheat code Mortal Kombat, because they put it right on there. You don't have to go on the internet to look it up. It's right there, right? And Esau has the codes. He understands this game, because then he wouldn't be moving the way he moved. This is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17. For it is better if the will of the Most High be so, that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing, right? Better it is to suffer for righteousness' sake, right? Better it is to suffer for Yahweh Shema Shai's ministry, man. If you serious for this, it's you're gonna see jail time. You're gonna see the FEMA camps right in front of you. You're gonna see death. Yo, I might have a bullet or a knife on my name. What can I say? My wife or my kids, somebody will, and let alone women gotta have that prepared too. Second Ezra chapter 16, some women are going to be widows. Some virgins are going to be out here helpless without no man. Right? So women should be preparing too. Without a man around you, how the fuck you going to protect yourself? Always prepare for the worst. More women are work. We don't spend time. Hey, I understand. Yes, we're going to be like, yeah, let me spend time with the fam. That's a core. That's what it is. Sometimes the Lord will put you in a situation where you might not be around your loved one all the time, and the Lord is seeing how you fasting, are you making yourself accommodated? Is you reading? Is you having faith? You know what, my head, he coming home tonight, or you know what, he's safe. Da 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 da. Is you bringing confidence and motivation in the house so that if the head of your foundation, if he's stressing or if he's negative or if he anger, how can he come up with the strategy or the right decisions for the household? This is why we need every engine that surrounds you to be focused on Yahweh Shema Shai. Focus on their role. Focus on being some type of... it could just be like this. You wake up and you're like, you know what? I'm going to make sure he got food, and I'm going to let him have him because he a man, and I know his days, it's raining. I might rub my feet. You know what? Let him be a man. He might be rubbing my feet or cuddling me late at night. At least I'm going to get him. But you know what? I'm going to do this because I know he a man of the Lord. She might write down scriptures. Guess what? She might come with lingerie and you might, oh, babe, you looking good. And you see his excitement. But when the scripture come or if she asks a question, he ready to answer, that should make you thrill like, yo, soon as I'm ready to talk about the Lord, this man wants to be in my face. Maybe talk about the Lord more. You might have 20 minutes of the most intimacy you ever had within an hour, right? Prepare for those things because in Jacob's trouble, it's going to come a time where you might stress so much, your kids and this and this and that. You want to have in your thought, what if in Jacob's trouble, I'm not thinking of the Lord? That's why you work on that shit now. Work on your mental having to think of Yahweh Shema Shai. And look, I'm on Google now and look at this bullshit. We have to prepare for the worst. I'm on Google search engine and the joint going to say, honoring Transgender Awareness Week. Bitch, please. Now they get a whole month of alphabet community, and now it's saying honoring the Transformer Awareness Week. Man, what the hell? Next one they gonna say the honoring of the people over there. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't do none of this for the brothers that was getting annihilated, butt broken, All the stuff that happened to the Israelite men and women, guess what? They want to flush it down the drain. We are too important to do accommodations, reparations. I'm going to do reparations for a sweet tooth now and later before I do anything for some niggas. I'm going to do something for a country over there that was stolen from the actual people we got. It makes more sense because if I do something for them, it's going to show even more that they're the freaking people. Actually, no, let's take that back. If I do something for them, just like what Pharaoh said, they might overcome us and overpower us. It's a video I just posted on a book. I might do a screen record either tomorrow, where he said, um, we're the commodity. I think that's what he said. But we're the ones that buy, and the elites are the one that sell. They get businesses like the rich. They move like they're poor, always working, trying to make sure they can build up their growth. Us lower class, we always move like we're rich. Let alone we don't prepare for 3 years. We prepare for Saturday. And that shit hit me like, yo, we really do it. Now, me, on another hand, me and my brothers, I ain't gonna lie, that is true for me. I do prepare for Saturday. You want me to tell you how? Because I know for Saturday, me and my brothers going out to the highways and byways. That's first and foremost. And for us to just do Saturday and Saturday come back, this is what me and my brothers wait for, to go out and teach this word. Regardless of what we do after, teaching the word together as a unit, as a team, as an army, that feeling is way better than any feeling that I have outside of that, because I know the Lord is watching me. I could be laying with my wife, getting having a good old time, but for the Lord to look down, seeing me serve Him, whatever season it is, regardless how people look at me, knowing that persecution coming across, that puts a smile within me because I'm doing the will of the Lord on this half, and I want to do it. It's not like He forcing. This is what I want to do, and the Lord see it in my heart, and this is why I'm doing it. Because if it wasn't in my heart, I wouldn't be doing it, right? All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He knows us better than we know ourselves, right? I don't want to bring this one out because this was really a side precept, but this is Matthew 24, verse 44, and it reads, "Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh." Right? We got to be ready, and that's you preparing for the worst. Because when Yahweh Shai come, is either you're getting the end of the whipping stick, or you're gonna have that righteous reward. Right? Because Yahweh Shai is coming with a reward regardless, because He said the reward is going to be in His hand. And guess what? It's a wicked reward and a righteous reward Yahweh Shai is going to have. Which one are you going to get? Right? Um, Salakia. I got to get this verse in the NLT. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 13. In the New Living Translation, it reads, it says, "Be on guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong." And that's us preparing. Be on guard. Be on guard to be persecuted. Be on guard for your friends and your family to turn on you. Right? This is me when I first started dating both my wives, when I started preparing with these children, I was on guard, knowing that, hey, I being with this woman, knowing that me being with her, she has kids. So what do I do? Hey, not only focus on the girl, but to make this a longevity thing, teach the kids. When I start teaching the kids or speaking to the kids about the Lord, you start seeing the excitement they have. And then they keep talking about it. Then now the mom is talking about it. Then you say we can't have pork. Kids, hey mom, we can't eat this. Gabar said this. So then it becomes continuous. Then eventually, we have speed bumps, but it's all about, in the worst, this person wasn't serving the Lord, they didn't know. So for me, the Lord let me know that, what, we're going to be this low. You know what, everybody not going to come right away, right? The Lord has to deal with them. So in certain levels, we seen that she already seen that she was accepting this truth in some way. So guess what? All you have to do is continue Continue, continue, continue. If somebody is showing that they want to receive, you have to continue to push it, continue to push it. It's like if somebody want to continue to lose weight, 400 pounds, then eventually they add 498. If they really want to do it, they're going to be continuous. So I have to be continuous with being on them, and be continuous by bringing the light. Sometimes I don't have to force it. What I have to do is sit my butt down and start reading. Sit my butt down, start a video. Sit my butt down, get up and be like, oh, I'm about to go camp, teach this word. You start teaching, eventually that person gonna get vexed. Damn, this man was teaching. Damn, I didn't even go see his video. Or I come in the house and I be like, hey, man, Kent was good. Oh, dang, I didn't even watch it. I didn't even see it. I'm gonna have to watch it later. Then it's gonna hit you like, damn, I didn't even watch his freaking video. Now that person gonna feel vexed, right? And through the spirit, I'm guiding myself by with the power and the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai. If I want a marriage or my relationship to last or be something, I have to be courageous and stand firm in the faith of Yahweh Shemashai. Let my light shine in this ministry. And then eventually, if I want this girl the way that I say I want her, the Lord is going to bring her forth. And she's going to be that light. She's going to walk into the light. She's going to drop her things, right? And I'm just using marriage. I'm using this truth. I'm using every aspect, because everything we do, we have to be prepared. We have to be on guard. You have to have your eyes open to look and analyze. It's like driving a car. You have to look over your shoulder, look at your blind side, look at your mirrors, your side mirrors. You got to always look at life in every angle. We didn't cover every angle. Today, we didn't cover every angle. Last week, we didn't cover every angle. Last month, we didn't cover every corner. This year, we didn't cover. Well, we got in there. It's about you getting in there, man. Every day, make sure that you prepare yourself, right? Or make sure you see yourself taking accountability, calling the name of the Lord. Maybe you might forgive a brother faster than you used to. You hearing, brother, somebody trying to correct you. Guess what? I just said last week I said on a video, and this is not promoting the Friday, Saturday, Sabbath, but I was saying that brothers was blessed. Brothers corrected me at camp. It's not like a harsh thing, but brother said, you know what? People might think that it's okay that they doing Friday, Saturday. So I had to take that, and for anybody doing Friday, Saturday, you're totally doing it the wrong way, right? Because now you're following the calendar when the Lord just tell you to work 6 days, right? And the seventh day you rest. But then we know in Sirach 43, 6-8, Isaiah 63, right, that the moon was given to mark and to measure the seasons and the times. And what do we do to look at the seasons and the time? Yes, we look at watches and we look at months, right? So it's all for us to be looking at the creations of Yahweh Shema Shai. If I want to know who the Israelites is, I should be looking for the highways and byways, looking for Facebook, YouTube, looking for videos of brothers teaching his word. Or if I know the word Israelite, I should be typing it. I should be looking for these brothers, right? This is how you prepare. The Lord is coming. You should be looking for the teachers. The Lord is coming. You should not be saying, I'm about to do this on my own. Everybody lied, but who made them lie? The Lord did all of this. He orchestrated this. He put Esau here to drain us and flood us with all this bullshit, right? So now the Lord paved the way for bringing teachers. He always brought the teachers. We didn't bring the teachers. He always brought the teachers. So first, just get in there trying to read, and then now when you start to read, the Lord will reveal one thing to you, and it'll start making you have questions in your mind. Dang, this, and that. And the Lord will bring you around somebody that might know something you don't know, and guess what? Then you'll start noticing man's going is of the Lord. The Lord will bring you around a person that has a strong delusion, but they might say 1, 2, 3, 4 things that could, you're an Israelite. You're not black, the damn devil is the so-called white man and woman, and such, that we got to be doing this Shabbat. We can't be doing holidays. Those little things might be like, wait, hold on. And then other things, this man might be totally a freaking wicked dirtbag, right? The Lord will whisper. When you go to 1 Kings chapter 12. I'm not about to read these, right? But I'm just letting you know for your own reading. 1 Kings chapter 12, right? From verse 1 to 15, it deals with Rehoboam getting counsel from the elders and the young men. This is where the history of our kingdom get broken, right? But it was really all predestined by Yahweh Shema Shai when you read the 15th verse, because it was prophesied this was going to happen, right? But say us looking at this now, just imagine if we could have rewind and brothers was more prepared, more prepared. If Rehoboam was raised up more prepared, his father, cousin, aunt was more prepared in teaching his man this word, constantly being fluid, he would have took the counsel he needed. But he took the opposite counsel and he moved different away from where his father was doing, uh, uh, and basically went against Yahweh Shema Shai's ways, right? But at the end of the day, it was all the Most High. For us to see our kingdom fall right after this and be separated and be divided, look at us now with no king, nothing to call our own right now, right? So we have to prepare to gain all of this back, to have rulership, to have power, to have our own foundation, and to really care for our people. This is a time where Israel cared for their brothers and sisters, right? Even though we had bad situations from uh, Saul all the way to these other kings, you have moments where Israel knew who they was, and that's the best moment, right? But we have to prepare for the worst. What was the worst moment in this time? The kingdom separating. Right now, we're in a time where the kingdoms, the southern and northern kingdom, are coming back, right? Slowly but surely, right? Then when you go to 1 Kings chapter 17, which is a beautiful account, which deal with 17 and 18, right? Where it deals with the Most High feeds Elijah by a raven. This man might be hungry as hell, but he's doing the will of the Most High. Don't got no food, but he is preparing through the Spirit because he's doing the will of the Lord. And what the Lord do? He fed him. Then when we go through the chapter, you find out that Elijah is healing, raising a widow's kid from the dead. Then you got Obadiah hiding 400 prophets from Jezebel in a cave. She was trying to kill him. Let alone a lot of the Israelites became prophets of Baal, right? And then later on in the chapter, Elijah calls down fire from heaven, but he's telling these other prophets, let's see who God is real. God, the God of Bala, or the true God, Yahweh Shema Shai. So you call on your Lord, you do this ritual, you do this sacrifice, and then you call on your Lord, let's see what God answered by fire. And Elijah, God answered by fire. We can look at Micaiah for 1 Kings, the last chapter, 22. He was prophesying and he brought out a parable, but it was really talking about the Lord. And the king was like, man, throw him in prison. And he said, I'm going to come back. He said, yeah, if you do. He said, man, whatever I just said did not come to pass. He must not be a prophet. So he was preparing for the worst. If my words is not true, but I know it's true because I believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. Soon as you really believe in the Lord, as soon as you really have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, you already prepared, because faith is the key. In order to break somebody down, you have to break down their faith. When we went to Second Maccabees, the 7th chapter, you break somebody's faith, like they really believe following the Lord. I cannot eat this pork. I know I'm going against the Lord. When you really have this strong faith, you not budget at all. It is, yes, they said the law, but you could tell it's faith in there, because the faith was so sure they was willing to die. It's not no more like the physical law. It's all about these little young men that have faith. That's why they was willing to be tortured. Faith, that law cannot hold them brothers that long. You getting your tongue cut and you still alive and you holding it? No, that's faith. You are sure in who you believe in. You are firm in your belief, man. Stand fast and unmovable. That is faith. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye stand fast and unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh Shema Shai, for as much as ye know that your labor is not vain in Yahweh Shema Shai. Be stand fast and unmovable so you can't be removed. Prepare for the worst. People are trying to knock you off your spot. Look at all the elders. It's brothers that's trying to knock the elders off. I want his position. You know what? I'm about to make a lesson. Yo, they already prepared for scoffers to come against them. If they wasn't prepared, they wouldn't be able to cut niggas. If you wasn't prepared, you wouldn't even be able to rebuke a brother in a video with the word Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Oh, this whole thing is to be prepared. You're preparing to give somebody an answer. You're preparing to teach somebody, right? You're preparing to break off all those veiled doors that people have from false teaching. Prepare your daughters, right? You're trying to raise them up to be a child. Prepare them. Yo, you playing with your nose over there. It sounds like you preparing to go blow your nose. Go blow your nose, right? She making that damn stuffy nose sound. That means you gotta go blow your nose. You loosen the boogers, go blow your nose. You just prepared to go blow your nose. Get up, go blow your nose. You see how that worked? That was crazy how that just worked. That girl gotta blow her nose and she loosen the boogers. Get your butt up and go blow your damn nose. Every day, prepare yourself. How you prepare for your job 2 days ahead? Oh, I'm about to be doing 60 hours in a week. So I'm going to have all my lunch ready. You prepare for all of that. But did you prepare for the famine of the word? Did you prepare for the dollar collapse? And then we might go digital? Did you prepare that you might not have tampons for a minute? We have to prepare for the worst. Prepare for some shit that's not in your damn reach. Right? Lord willing, that was edifying, man. You know, this is part one. Lord willing, we could do a part two. Lord willing, I could do a part two in the other video that cut today. But, you know, I was thinking about laying off of that. But sometimes your mind still is on the go. I had a thought of continuing that lesson, but my mind was prepared on something else. And it's crazy. I didn't have this lesson in mind. I was really sleeping, I was taking my little nap, and I said, preparing for the worst. And I said, what can I get? And I said, you know what? And I started thinking the key when he said, brothers don't think of Yahweh. And even though brothers is talking about Yahweh Shai over here, I just started thinking, yo, let's talk about Yahweh Shai. So I said, Yahweh Shai was preparing for death because in each of the gospel, you hear him foretelling of his death. Then you even hear it in the Old Testament of the prophets, especially Isaiah, speaking of the death of this man, right? So which greater way? Yahweh Shai was preparing for his death because he was speaking it. Yo, it's going to be a minute where y'all will have to go without the Son of Man. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to get them ready. You know what I'm saying? Then Yahweh Shai, he praying to the Lord, please don't let this cup pass over me, but let it be your will, not my will. He doing all this prayer. Every day he knew he had to deal with that. Every day Yahweh Shai was preparing for it. He wasn't eating, he wasn't fasting because he was doing the work of the Lord. Anytime you're doing the work of the Lord, you want to do things heartily for the Lord. That those things have you prepared for what's to come the next year. Because the work we do is being recorded. Regardless if you're not even thinking of a reward. The Lord will give me this if I do this. You're not even thinking of a reward, but you doing what's pleasing the Lord has a reward at the end. It doesn't matter. Yahweh Shai he wanted his glory back. But it doesn't matter. He wasn't going to get this tomorrow, the next day. He was going to get it when his job was freaking finished. And when that's finished, you still not done, Yahweh Shai. He still wasn't done. Because he still got to come and get the elect from here and destroy the masses and put shit in order. Yahweh Shai is preparing right now. What did he say? I'm going to prepare a place for you. There's no excuses. How the hell you ain't preparing and Yahweh Shai still preparing and niggas can't see him? Where you at? Where you at? You can't even see him and this man preparing for you, man. We got the ultimate power, man. He preparing for you. He preparing a kingdom for you, and you ain't even doing shit. Brothers over here doing stuff, and he's still preparing, man. We serve an awesome God that really cares for you, man. That's like your mother, your wife, or your kids. They making dinner just for you to get off of work. They're preparing a dinner for you. Yes, I'm not saying, oh my goodness, they did this for you because that's their duty, that's their job. But I'm using it as a point. When you even making a lesson when you making food for your family, look at it like, yo, I gotta prepare. Don't be thinking, oh, I'm doing this for my husband. Oh, I didn't do a good job. He's saying he's not hungry. Dude, stop doing that. Gave out the key. Your kids get home from school, you get in your mind, oh, I gotta get them to do their homework. Okay, let's do the homework. So now you know after their homework, they gotta go take a shower. You're preparing them for a shower. Let's get the homework done. Then you eat. You got them fed at 7. Then they all took a shower. 8:30, 9:30 they going to bed. You preparing them for bed. When they go to bed, you did all of that. They got their school clothes. Don't just throw it on the floor and give it to me. You preparing them for the next day to get the hell up out the house. Don't you know every day we preparing? Every month the Lord is preparing for your period. Your period coming every month. The Lord prepared you for it. You keep getting freaky in that bed, then you slip a Rooney and the Lord make you pregnant. The Lord was just preparing you to have a baby on the way, baby. That's all it was. The Lord is preparing. Every day is something being prepared, right? For before I got my car, the Lord was building up the little few dollars I had so that I can get a car. I got it now. The Lord is preparing, right? I know that I'm about to go leave right after this and go do what I'm going to go do. But I knew for myself, I said, I wanted to either read or do a video before I go. The Lord had it prepared because he planted the thought in my mind, preparing for the worst. Before I even did a live, I had something on my mind. I had to look for it, and I found one joint that I seen for Yahweh Shai getting persecuted, and then the rest was just flowing. I'm preparing myself to have a good night because I still said something about Yahweh Shai. I have, even when I go out, I have something that deals with the body of Yahweh Shai. Benjamin, the Yahweh's name right here. Anything I do, I want to be thinking of Israel because you want to be a reflection of what you teach. You want to be a reflection on what you do. So when you look down, you know, I need to do better. I need to get right. I don't look at me and be like, oh, I'm the best. I need to know that the same way I look right here, I need to look in the inside. I need to shine. So let me prepare to shine. The best way I can prepare to shine is that the Lord give me that purified light. What did he say? Let's go to Daniel. I said that was the last one, but you know, y'all bringing the inspiration, right? Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. I want to understand. I want to be purified. I want to shine bright like a diamond. I want to shine bright. And I believe if I continue to pursue it and work on it, I'm preparing my family, right? From the youngest to the oldest, to from Mariah that's not even here yet, to London, man. I'm preparing for them to shine because I'm not laboring for myself. I labor for us, right? That lovey-dovey stuff, that's just what the Lord gave us, right? But outside of that, I'm doing way more that's beyond, right? I love it more that who I am now, that, excuse my language, I'm not just D'ing my wife down, both of my wives down. I'm showing them how to be for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, how to be a man, how to really be a man. A real man is not under his wife 24. A man is leading. A man is showing when something do get hard, he have it in his thought and then he just let it go, right? A man shows how he used every avenue around him to be motivation. There's no way I can get steered off, but how the fuck can I get back on, right? When you can see your man or any man, he can look at his baby. He can look at one of the youngest brothers that got in the truth and be like, yo, this, you can always see one of the top captains with one brother that just got in the truth. And you be like, man, it's just a spirit with this brother. Guess what? That just might, the Lord just did that for you because instead of having your kryptonite, the Lord gave you something that will keep motivating you, keep giving you that strength, right? So I can have a child in here that give me motivation, right? Seeing parents. Oh, Kwame, as soon as you say I'm about to go pray, oh, I'm about to go pray. Or, oh, Gabar is here. I'm about to get on the Gabar. Just to hear those things, for me as a child, I never got to say that, to see those things and motivate me. I got babies in here that serving Yahweh Shemashai before I was. You know, to see a young 12-year-old actually serving Yahweh Shemashai, yeah, every kid is gonna get yelled at, but she's doing her best to try to be a freaking woman, man, right? And then if she's not the best that she can hear things I don't like, and she's working on it. Those little things make me be like, I know it's another woman out here that's worthy enough to be with me or worthy enough to be with another man, because I can see my daughter shows that it is women out here that's pursuing to be righteous, regardless if you young or old, because it all starts with them being young. It's hard out here for them young, those older women that been ran through like a damn underground train, right? But at the end of the day, if you want to be purified, it comes with preparing. It comes with being a doer. It comes with having the thought, we got to do this work. You know, the first thing, oh, I want coffee. I want to go brush my teeth. We already know, a lot of us, sometimes I might I might scroll. I got to do better. I got to call on the name of the Lord more often, right? Prepare your day by calling on the name of Yahweh Shema Shai first, right? Prepare. Prepare for the worst, work for the best. Prepare for the worst and work for the best. Prepare for the worst and work for the best. Strive for the best, right? Strive for the best, prepare for the worst. If I can do it, you can do it. If you can do it, I damn sure can do it. I am not better than you. Do not trick yourself from the gospel of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Do not trick yourself, but treat yourself to the marvelous gospel of Yahweh Shem Shai, because this is not trick or treat. I love you to the moon and never back. It's your brother Adar Gabar with another one. And with that, shalom.